Hey beautifuls! Some of the most significant and impactful ways of changing the world are from those of us who call ourselves spiritual entrepreneurs. Spiritual because we're in tune with reality as we define it in an expansive sense, in a sense feeling the sisterhood and brotherhood of the civilization of humanity, regardless of the temporary divisions of politics, technology, culture, etc. Those of us who want a brighter future, a brighter golden age, a brighter civilization. And the entrepreneur part, because those of us who know how to create change significantly through technology, through getting a message out to hundreds to millions of people, through impacting the world on a scale much greater than what we can individually do with our time in a role in a job, in prayer and manifestation, in artwork, in solitary efforts, but rather in building a living and breathing organization and collective where we can magnify our impacts and magnify our intentions. So as a spiritual entrepreneur, how are you ensuring that your intentions manifest to reality with the speed, with the magnitude, with the impact that is aligned, but that fills you with joy as you're rapidly having those instant manifestations more and more? It's one thing to have a meditative vision of reality as you'd like it, but it's quite another to actually take the steps to make things happen. So I give back to you the question, are you the most effective, efficient, and successful entrepreneur you can be? It's so easy just to disappear in the world of spirituality, of feel-good meditations, of reframes, of acceptance and surrender, but ultimately that fire of motivation, of drive, that earth of building, of creation. Yes, we get the feminine of receiving. Divine feminine is all over the place right now, but that healthy divine masculine of a creative, driving, shaping force is what is being called back in our culture. So as an entrepreneur, are you aware of the best business practices? Are you aware of the trends on social media and other platforms and the algorithm updates that can change every single month? And are you acting with optimal efficiency for your goals, for your mission? Is this accelerating the increase of your income? Is this accelerating the increase of your revenue? Both of which translates to expanded freedoms and expanded possibilities in this world. Are you doing your absolute best to embody your mission and your purpose in the vehicle that you have decided to create or that you want to create? Or are you feeling lost? Are you feeling uncertain? Are you wanting help? How much of a collective of entrepreneurs do you have? How many entrepreneur friends and peers do you have beyond the wonderful spiritual circles and communities and songs and all the breathwork stuff and all that great spiritual mumbo jumbo? How much business support do you have? And how much business support might you need? I'm making this video to encourage you. Yes, of course, if you know who I am, I offer tons of support, one-on-one in groups, etc. But I'm here to encourage you to find what you need to grow your business just as much as you have grown your spirit, shed your shadow, gotten through your dark nights, gotten in alignment, found your truth, found your intuition, found your spirit animal, higher self, patron god or goddess, whatever you would call it, your daily practices, all that work you put into your spirit. How is your business? Do you have the clarity, the support, the strength, the advice, the resources to grow your business and to operate it and to honor the earthly realm that we chose to incarnate in and not just, dance in the heavenly realms? If you'd like the clarity of business strategy, of a roadmap of what you should do when, if you'd like the certainty, the fortitude, the confidence of how to build an organization that supports you to change the world as you want and intend for it to change, then please reach out. Because one of my most favorite things to do is to take my 17 years of entrepreneurship, where I made $96K my first year out of college working a part-time seasonal business that I just created from scratch, or all the experiences I have in Silicon Valley, or all the experiences I have starting and advising in different types of companies, taking that, giving some of that to you, those thought processes, those strategic maps, that insight into ideal operations, sales, marketing, HR, you name it. And I would love to help you and be of service to you if this resonates with you, if I resonate with you, to help you achieve your mission, to help you level up your life, to help you level up your company, but most importantly, if you identify as a spiritual entrepreneur first, to take the intention that you have, the knowledge of your life purpose, of your life mission in this incarnation, and actualize it in this reality. As a little kid, I knew that I had this passion for magic that was just ever present, and it was deep in my identity. And as an adult, through a fantastic Hive Global Leadership Summit, I realized that one way of expressing my purpose was to discover, improve upon, and teach the real magic of this world. Through studying neuroscience and physics and all sorts of stuff, I realized that a way of defining magic is the science of applied consciousness, understanding how the electromagnetic field of our system, understanding how our biophotons and scalar energy, understanding how gamma wave bursts can affect the hologram that is our reality, that is our matrix. And so through studying the science of that, through practicing up at the perfect time in synchronicity, and the delightful love of getting back in flow and being and staying in flow, you know the value of being able to sense somebody empathically and telepathically, to be able to shape your words and the timing of your words for better harmony in that relationship. Maybe you understand the value of working with the human energy field for healing and strength building and amplification of different skills. There's so many different areas and elements of magic, and the fun woo of levitation and teleportation, manifesting light, and talking to plants and trees and animals that we want to experience. So if this is inspirational to you, if this is interesting to you, if this is something you like, or you want to support in some way, you have questions about, again, reach back out to me, because this is my greatest delight and passion to co-create with you. Thank you for manifesting me. The best techniques I've learned through studying with masters, through using power amplifiers and technology, I do that path magically. I teach it, I study it, I practice it, and I love it. And I know we are headed to a world that is so much more magical. I know that the changes we want to see in culture, in any element, in any country, in any category, those changes can be amplified and magnified with more people working together collectively and coherently. So that too. And as you connect with that universe and realize that there's global coherence, which is something that can be measured, there's collective intention, which is something that can be tracked and planned for. And that magic is something which, if you have touched it in any type of ceremony or peak experience or mystical connection, you know the value of heart-blossoming empathy. You know the excitement when the perfect thing is a part of my mission. That too is one of the reasons that I do the work that I do, to fuel my ability to do that, to fuel my ability to give access, tools, resources, knowledge, organization to people, so that we can shift into the golden age that we want to shift into. But ultimately, the totality and truth and fullness of living a kind-hearted, connected human life experience is one way of describing a more magical world, a more connected universe.